Thank you, Albert. Me again, but this time I'll give a relatively, or at least a little bit more detail than the morning version. And this program, Data Science for Aquaculture, and it's collaborated by those organizations. I won't say that, but give you a little bit more detail. And we have people and from all those 6 organizations. And today we have quite a number of people here. Professor Bingxue is here, Dr. Yimei is here, and Dr. Bin Wen is here, and of course Fan is here. And we have, of course, Richard is here, and many other people, Julian was also here, and also the team, the Victoria team actually came here for only 17 people today. So what this project is for, basically is for aquaculture. It's kind of primary industry. It's an important area for New Zealand, particularly for contribute to our export and for economy. And as I mentioned this morning, this program actually, we focus on both actually fundamental research in data science, AI, and machine learning, and the key applications to aquaculture. So the connections to other programs in the country, clearly we are connecting to the safety program, and Steve is here and he is co-chairing this program, and also in precision farming. And also we connected to MB Endeavor programs, and it's a seafood actually with plankton food. And of course, quite a number of Marsden funds, and that's fundamental research related to this area. Also with industry and with medical and with ARC, that's Australian grants internationally. But in particular, we have recently connected to the Genomics platform and hosted by University of Otago. Actually, mainly 2 areas. One is the Vision Matauranga, and the other is actually the application to well-being, human well-being, actually. Also, we recently connected to Smart Plus, Smart and Connected, and also, of course, and because this program primarily focused on primary industry, so we connected with 3 teams in the Ministry of Primary Industry. And actually, I was a little bit, I didn't know that, I was surprised actually. Primary industry, this ministry also provides a lot of support to people who are doing research in the broad primary industry. So, as I mentioned earlier, and the fundamental research of these programs and focus on the 5 technology themes. Today we have at least one theme leader, and is in those one of the 5 themes. So quite a few people, and those people actually we are targeting and to achieve international leadership in some aspect. So to continue New Zealand's reputation internationally. So this is the 4 application themes or case study themes. In fact, 2 years ago when we just started, and we actually formed 6 subgroups of on the applications. But after 2 years of running, and we actually tidied it up, and we make more deeper deeper analysis, and then tidy it up into 3 key areas. The first thing was focused on shellfish breeding, growing, and health performance. And the second one is focused on the finfish, and mainly actually the snapper. With a moment, I'll give you more details on breeding. And the third one is actually on performance and health. It's all finfish. And also we add another one is not entirely application, but Vision Matauranga, this is a key and theme or important aspect, and we have been focusing on. And the first one, as I just mentioned, actually led by Ross and from Kaohsiung Institute, and many people and here and participate in this application theme. We focus on the green mussel farms. Basically, the point actually at this stage is trying to automatically detecting the mussel buoy floats on water. That's the first step. And clearly, those pictures were taken from a boat with the pole and the moving camera, actually. So you can see that the closer point, the buoys are very big, and go to further, actually, very small. So this is not an easy task. And we managed that. We did actually very well. We achieved over 80% of accuracy, and clearly we are currently continuing to do that. We recruit one PhD student and 2 owners and a summer project are doing that. And also making a lot of collaborations. You can see actually that's interesting stuff. And the second one actually is focusing on the breeding, finfish breeding. So that we have been working on snapper, trevally, and salmon, and mainly in the genomic data, that's snapper we have more. We also have trevally. And beyond here, and that's in many cases we thought some problems very easy actually. Even some actually detecting whether the small fish, whether it's male or female, and for trevally probably relatively straightforward. But snapper, that's not that straightforward at all actually. It's very hard. That problem currently we are tackling quite a number of others using feature selection, feature construction. I won't go that detail, I guess. So, and also we are doing also salmon. The king salmon actually, we figure out some issues. Previously, we visited king salmon farm in Marlborough Sound. That's 3 or 4 years ago. And now, because the climate change actually, the temperature was increased by 1 or 2 or 1.5 degree actually, and accordingly and they move the farm and gradually from Marlborough Sound to Picton actually. We are going to visit Picton field trip and in 1.5 weeks. So basically, focusing on that, there's a lot of things on the health biomarker detection. Working with the Otago team today, and Otlin is here, postdoc, working with Grandic. And here, many people are here and are currently present. So because you can say that some disease actually, and working on those areas actually. There's several actually. This one have 4 projects under that. The Vision Matauranga is a major theme we would like and we want to focus on. Actually, beyond led and this theme and criticize and actually some wrong match actually. I didn't pay attention. And Krita and is co-leading that, and Fanfan also involved that many people contribute to this theme. Actually, we have been doing quite a number of different things actually. We are having the technical boot camper, and those people we work with other and Robinson and Ferrier Institute. We also designed the mentoring programs for our Maori students, and we also planned a data science and AI machine learning day. Actually, we changed to June just actually, and last week we decided to change to June. And also actually, and we are visiting a number of EV groups and also the Marai, and we actually one time we invite actually Catherine Hunter to be there, and we have some pictures later on. And also, and being prepared quite a number of hackathon and programs, and with award, quite a number of programs, and having doing this. And moreover, and we specifically actually and design a pipeline of scholarships and internships, and we're trying to attract the students from high school to our undergraduate AI program and data science program, and then from those and set up internship and to allow them to continue. And then in the third year, we can use our summer project, summer scholarships, and then graduate award, and bridging them to the actually postgraduate and coursework program. And then finally, that's the PhD master's scholarships. That's working with our DVC Murray office. Actually, you can see the value, and it's bigger than the normal scholarships value across different universities in New Zealand. Those are some visitors that last year we visited, and PPT Murray this year, and Krita and Bing are organizing to go to probably, what can I, so different places I report to Catherine. And also here, that's the 2 weeks ago, and the EV groups from Pi here visited here, and Bill and I went to meet them, actually, talk and discuss a lot. This is Kevin is delivering some lectures and training programs for our data science people. And I already mentioned that in trying to create a pipeline, this is our goal. We already set up, but that needs several years' effort to implement this pipeline. And regarding the output, we have published 3 authored books and also quite a number of publications. Actually, you can see that actually it's not only the Q1, but some of the top publications. Impact, actually, and you can see I already mentioned that Maureen and Chris, they are delivering talks and discussions with the Prime Minister's office that's in the Parliament. And also that's in seafood. Here is Professor Bingxue is delivering a plenary talk and in World Congress on computational intelligence. This was held in Italy in July, and that's with over 2,000 audience listening to her. Here, over the past 2.5 years, basically, we got a lot of invitations with different talks and different special sessions and special issues, and including one on the Journal of Rural Society for New Zealand. And the publication is scheduled in January, and everything is ready. And of course, this is the capability side, and already mentioned this table in the morning. Basically, we are training young people, young researchers in data science, AI and machine learning, and also application to aquaculture in different ways. That's actually more than what we originally promised. That also have a lot of collaborations with recruitment, and including the sum of tech and international space, actually. Here are some pictures you can see. We visit the Kosong Institute, and we are hosting an image generation and computing conference, and actually during COVID period in 2020, which is quite very exciting. Here we visit Plant Food, and here that's the mussel farm in Marlborough Sound, and so that's basically that's last year we are attending Hobbiton workshop. And here we have more, and that's Maria visit. There's a lot of discussions. That's different, and people from the group are delivering, and there's talks and connections. And here you can see that's probably most recent we are attending seafood conference and aquaculture conferences in Nelson. And internationally, due to the COVID problems, we have difficulty to do international collaborations, and we mainly done that by actually the Zooms or Teams, that kind of thing. Having said that, since we opened the border in July or August, depending on how you count, we have 4 visitors here and from overseas, and one of them actually from, that's Professor Wolfgang and Benzenhoff from Michigan State University. Wolfgang is actually here and attending our conferences, and also and Wolfgang is the founder of genetic programming, and also that's a very big name there. I'm very pleased to honor and to host Wolfgang here. And Carlos, and he came here in September, and basically, and he's a big name in multi-objective decision making. It's the key technology themes in our space. We also have visitors from Australia, from China. We host already 4, but I'm hoping to host more actually next year. And we already discussed this today, and actually yesterday, and the AI data science teaching programs. Every university already have those actually, and in the undergraduate major, but Victoria's one is different from other universities in that it's not only BSc, but also jointly BSc and Bachelor for Arts and Bachelor for Commerce, actually. This is 3 degrees with the same data science major. And we have a requirement and that. But actually, more recently, we established the first and only New Zealand AI undergraduate major and started from next year. And finally, thanks MB, thanks everyone, thanks the host. Thank you very much.